Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. It's a Tuesday, and we're so happy you're here today. We've got a great show lined up, some fun stuff today. Plus, we're going to talk a little bit about the weather, too, because my man has always got us right on the money. So let's find out about the weather before we get started.
All right, well, our temperatures right now warming up based off of where we were. We're currently sitting in the 60s, 61 to 63 degrees across much of the PD and the Grand Strand right now. The exception right there in Manning, 59 degrees. These temperatures will continue to warm up as we roll throughout the rest of the day. But yes, still about 2 to as much as 7 degrees cooler than at noon yesterday. And we told you that these temperatures would be, in the end, about a degree or two cooler. So expect these numbers to get smaller and smaller as we go throughout your afternoon, but still about a degree or two cooler than yesterday. Still pristine blue skies expected. Not a cloud in the sky today as high pressure moves overhead. High temperature 68 to 69. Over Sumter and Manning, we may actually see about 70 degrees with that north wind at 5 to 10. That high is moving ever so closer. You see that little bit of an angle now coming out of the north-northeast. Eventually that north wind turning northeast, then east-northeast, and then east by the end of the day. By tomorrow, this high pressure system off our coastline, and we'll actually get the return flow out of the southeast to due south. That will significantly warm us up. So today we top out around 65, 67. Then we drop down into the 50s by the 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. hour. Overnight tonight in the 40s and 50s. Not as cold as what you experienced this morning, but still a chilly start to your morning. And then there comes that southerly flow. By noon, we're sitting around 70. And by tomorrow afternoon, topping out around 75 to as much as 78 degrees for your daytime highs on a scary Halloween afternoon. South winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. For the trick-or-treaters going from 6 to 8 o'clock, looking A-OK. It's all about the temperatures ranging from those upper 60s to the lower 60s by the end of your trick-or-treat holiday. 7-day forecast showing that the rain chances will ramp up, though, Thursday night into our Friday. Best chances for rain will come Friday afternoon. The best severe chances between an hour of 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. Friday morning. The main threats will be a few strong damaging wind gusts and frequent lightning as well as heavy rain, but no flooding threat, no tornado threat, and no hail threat. Again, the severe will actually happen while you're sleeping. The bulk of the rainfall, however, happening Friday afternoon as the cold front comes through. Remember, we fall back in our Saturday night.
That's right. This weekend you get an extra hour's sleep. All right, we got a lot to talk about here this morning. Today, brother. All right, here we go. Today's Tuesday, October 30th, and this is National Candy Corn Day. And it's also, this is Devil's Night and Mischief Night, the day before Halloween. All right, birthdays today, let's check it out. 1945, there he is, Henry Winkler. He's the Fonz, of course. The dude is 73 years old right now. And he was on Happy Days during the 70s. And when the show started, he was going to be a minor character. But fans loved his bad boy image, so they brought him on full time. 1970, Neil Long, 48 years old. TV shows NCIS Los Angeles, Empire, House of Lies, and in 1991, the movie Boys in the Hood. She was in a music video, Touch the Sky. 1973, Edge, 45. He was a wrestler at one time. His real name is Adam Copeland. He won over 31 championships during his career, and he studied radio broadcasting before turning to wrestling, and now he's acting. All right, today in history, it was 1873, P.T. Barnum's Circus, the greatest show on earth, premiered in New York City. 1974, Muhammad Ali knocked out George Foreman in the 8th round of the 15-round bout to regain his world heavyweight title. All right, listen to this from the Know It All Department. You love to hear stuff like this. I only wish it was me. In 1989, a man bought an old painting from a flea market for $4 because he liked the frame. He didn't care about the picture that was in there. Hidden behind it was an original painting of the Declaration of Independence, which went on to sell at auction for $2.42 million. Why can't I find something like that? That's from the Know It All Department today. We got a great show lined up, some fun stuff. When we come back, the Humane Society's here, and we're going to talk about Pet of the Day. Y'all got something else coming up?
That we had this the walk for the animals.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, Kathy, who do we have?
This is Kira.
Kira, okay, and she's got on Dorothy's outfit for Halloween.
Yes, and you can't see it from here, but her little emblem says there's no place like home.
No place like home. And that's what we're looking for, a home.
That's right. We need a home for Kira.
Isn't that a beautiful dog? Look at this.
She's a really nice dog. Travels well in the car.
Oh, bless you.
Great.
Now, what type dog is this?
You know, that's a good question. I'm thinking she's like maybe some shepherd.
Yeah,
and I don't know what else, but she's perfect. She's great in the car, gets along with other dogs, likes kids. We had her at our Walk for the Animals on Sunday, and she was perfect. And so she's really good in crowds.
Yeah.
So she's supposedly, they say between 10 and 12 years old, but I find that very hard to believe.
She don't look like that.
She looks just like a baby.
Now, where'd she come from? Where'd y'all
come
from?
Actually, she was in another shelter at the county shelter, and they ran out of room.
Yeah.
So she came to us.
All right, now,
she's been with us for a little while.
Y'all had a big event Sunday. How did that go?
Oh, it was great.
Tell me about it.
We had such a great turnout. We had a lot of people show up. We had costumes. Zach was there, and there's some other people judging our costume contest. And it was good. We had several adoptions. We had three dogs go home.
Well,
so
that
it was good.
That is good.
So
more and more people now are turning to adopt animals that are in a shelter.
I hope so.
Because they really enjoy that. Everybody I talked to, I said, "Where'd you get your dog?" And they said, "The shelter."
Yeah. Shelter pets are just the best. I mean, I have a whole crew at home.
I know you do. I know you do.
They're all, and they're grateful. They know they've been saved, you know, and it's so much better than where they were. So
that's right. The shelter now is open. There's no excuse why you can't adopt an animal because the shelter's open. Tell them.
7 days a week from 12 to 5, and then we have extended hours on Thursdays and Fridays up until 7 o'clock.
Saturdays and Sundays?
Saturday till 5.
Till 5 on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
All right, y'all got anything else coming up anytime soon?
No, well, we have a break coming. This weekend's a break, so nothing this coming weekend. But we're always planning something. So
always going somewhere.
Yeah,
okay.
we'll have something coming up soon.
How much time does it take to adopt a pet after you find what you want?
A couple hours, maybe.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, normally if there's another, if you have another dog in the house, we'll ask you to do a meet and greet just to make sure that the pet you've picked gets along well.
That's true.
But it's really very simple. You know, we ask some questions to make sure that you're not, you know, wanted by the police or something, you know, and then. And then
I can't adopt the kid then. You won't know. I can't adopt the dog. I'm just kidding. Kathy, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you
and
very much.
And we appreciate you being here too,
right.
girl.
Kira needs to go
All right.
home.
We got more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Thanks.
And welcome back, everybody. All right, we got Kathleen and Sharon with us now, and Help for Kids. They're always looking for volunteers, and they got something big coming up right now that's going to help them raise more money. Let's talk about that to start with.
Okay, this is just breaking news. It just came out today. Smile Amazon, if you're signed up and you go in and click on Help for Kids for your fundraiser, you're going to give us 5% of whatever you buy through Amazon. So that's really exciting. Usually it's like between 0.5% and 1%. This is from now until November 2nd, Friday.
Okay,
so
so
get
it's
your Christmas shopping done online, use the Prime. It's Smile Amazon. You go in and sign up for Help for Kids. It's very easy to find. And then just buy all your Christmas stuff between now and Friday, and we'll...
And Help for Kids will benefit from
And the
it.
Help for Kids will benefit.
Well,
Again, we always have the Kroger program going on.
Yeah.
Swipe your card, sign up for Help for Kids. We get a percentage of that. We need as many as we can. And we need volunteers, volunteers, volunteers.
That's what we're going to talk about. All right, Sharon, let's talk a little bit about volunteers. Y'all feed how many people a day now?
3,000 children a day.
And everybody's a volunteer.
Yes, we don't get any income. We're all volunteer, and we need more volunteers. I have my grandchildren doing it.
Wow.
I have my great-granddaughter doing it. You got to start them early.
That's
Yeah.
very good. All right, now, people that want to volunteer, what can they do? What can the volunteers do? What do you have them do?
We have a monthly food drive at 3 different Walmarts in Surfside, Garden City, and Gator Hole up in North Myrtle Beach.
Right.
We need volunteers from 9:30 in the morning till 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
That on Saturdays?
It's on Saturdays. It's once a month. It's usually the third Saturday of the month. And you can sign up with us, and you'll get our newsletter, which will be emailed. And then it's
Okay.
very simple. Just
All
notify
right.
us you're helping.
Well, when you leave, I'm going to talk to you. I'll come to the Surfside one and do that for you one day.
Oh, great. Okay.
In November, this month here, because I think I have some openings
November
on Saturday.
17th.
I
November
think I have an
17th.
opening for
Yep.
that,
Yeah,
I think.
I'll be
think I
there.
do. Y'all let me know. Don't leave here until I talk to you, okay?
Okay, great.
All right.
Yep.
We got more coming up. Stay with us. Always need volunteers. If I can volunteer, you can. We'll be right back. And welcome back, everybody. All right, we're getting ready for the 19th annual. Listen to this. Lip Ripping Chili Olympics Chili Cook-Off. Woo! It benefits the Grand Strand Surfers Foundation, of course, and it's coming up this Sunday. This Sunday.
Yes, sir.
November 4th. Danny's with me now to talk a little bit about it because I started judging with this when it started. And it's grown now so big, it's unbelievable. Let's talk about it.
Well, you're exactly right. It's the 19th annual Surf Rider.
Yeah.
Lip Ripping Chili Olympics, and looking for another great time. You know, the Surf Rider Group's an international nonprofit organization, and basically we just try to keep the beaches clean and keep them dunes protected and keep the water nice and clean. And it's a great group. We're always looking for volunteers, as everyone usually is, you know.
I know.
But yeah, it's a good group. It really is.
All right, now it starts on Sunday. Now, what time to what time? It's down at Wicked Tuna. It's going to be at Wicked Tuna again.
Yes, sir.
Now, how do we time period? Tell them.
Cecil, we're going to start up by 11 o'clock and go to 6 o'clock, and we've got plenty of entertainment, got lots of bands playing. We also have a kids zone, so to speak,
really?
this year, which is really nice.
Oh.
And so we are kid friendly and we are pet friendly as well. So bring your kids, bring your dog, bring your friends, and prepare yourself to have a great day out there.
Well, that is great. All right, now the money, y'all take the money and use it toward keeping the beaches nice and all. Do you know what y'all raised last year? Do you remember what it was?
You know, Cecil, I don't have the number right on top of my head. It's pretty fair amount. You know, one project that we did complete this year, I know you'll be proud of this, that there's a handicap access ramp there on 13th Avenue South to help everybody get to and from the beach. You know, we have a lot of surfers in the wheelchairs. The Wheel to Surf group accesses that thing, and they have contests down there every year. And man, we'd like to have one of them accesses all the way down through there if we could.
That'd be so nice. It's a beautiful. I didn't see it until we did our surf off this year, the Guy Daniels surf off, and then I saw it because I hadn't been down there. But it's a great thing, and y'all do so much to take care of the beach and litter, cleaning up all the time. Y'all doing that, Danny?
Yes, sir. You know, there's just not enough hours in the day, Cecil. And one thing we're kicking off and really pushing right now is our ocean-friendly restaurant program. Okay. And what that involves, basically, it tries to get them restaurants to keep from using so much styrofoam and plastic. Because you know as well as I do, if you just start walking down the beach or walking around the inlet or something, man, you're always going to see some plastic or some styrofoam floating there in the water.
And the disintegration time for that's a long, long time.
Way too long.
Wow. It's too long. Well, all this is coming up. Everybody's invited. It's free to come out. Tell them that.
Yes, sir. It sure is. Free to come out, free entertainment, free advice, you know.
But if you want to taste, you buy the little tickets and you get to taste whatever you want to do.
That's exactly right. Got several categories to choose from out there, and I guarantee we're going to have something for you out there, man. Everything from the hottest to the vegetarian to the sustainable, you know, which is pretty neat too.
Well, what's so cool about it, when you get your little judging bag, they give you some Tums in there when you judge the hot one.
That's right.
Danny, thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Cecil.
I'll see you on Sunday. All right, partner?
Good to see you, sir.
All right, man.
Thank you.
We got more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, for more than 20 years now, the Calvary Parents Association has been doing their fall festival. This is an old-fashioned carnival. There'll be inflatable rides, all kinds of stuff, plus food, too. Now, Alex is with me now. Let's talk a little bit about the old-fashioned carnival.
Let's do that. Yeah, so, well, every year, the Calvary Parents Association, we are the PTA for Calvary Christian School, and the purpose is that our purpose, and this is our main fundraiser, is to support teachers in their endeavors in the classroom, those extra things they'd like to do for the kids. We subsidize field trips, and we supply some of these bigger ticket items for the school, computers, sound system, that sort of thing. And so every year we have this festival to allow us to give back to our teachers and support them as they educate our kids.
Teachers never get enough money no matter how they're funded.
It's true.
Now, this is going to take place where? Tell them where it's located.
So Calvary Christian School is located at 4511 Dick Pond Road. So that's right on 544.
Right.
And the festival is this coming Saturday, November 3rd from 10 to 3 p.m. We are going to have ride all day wristbands of $15. We have inflatables. We have bake sale and cakewalk. We have vendors that are going to be there. We haven't had vendors in a couple years, so that's new. Lots of games, prizes. We have a live band. It's a lot of fun. And the weather says it's supposed to be good.
It's going to be beautiful.
Yes.
It's going to be beautiful.
Yes.
Right. Do you have there's a website you can go to and check it out. Spider-Man might be there.
Spider-Man might be there.
Yeah, you never know on that. Right.
Yes, and we do have a Facebook page, Calvary Parents Association, and folks can link to the event from there and then find out more information if they need to.
All right, it's right there on 544. I pass it every morning coming to work.
Yes.
Now, do you have like 50-50 raffles, or how do y'all, what else do y'all do?
So
to help
I'm glad
raise
you
money?
brought that up.
Yeah.
We have historically always had a silent auction the day of the event, but we actually are having a spaghetti dinner and silent auction this Friday night at the school. It's from 5 to 8 p.m. Folks can come and have a spaghetti dinner with garlic bread and salad and treats. We will have inflatables so they can bring the kids, have a family night of it, and bid on our silent auction items as well.
So that's Friday night before the carnival.
That's Friday night from 5 to 8, and that will also, information for that is also available on the Calvary Parents Association Facebook page.
Okay, all right. Well, we hope you have a big turnout, and that's great. You have the big spaghetti dinner Friday night.
Absolutely.
And help you raise some money out there. Y'all been doing well. How many years y'all done this?
Over 20.
Over 20 years?
Over 20. The school is over 40 years old. We've been doing this over 20, and it's just been such a big hit every year that we just get bigger and better every year.
You can't beat a carnival.
You can't.
I love an old-fashioned carnival.
Absolutely.
Cotton candy?
No cotton candy.
No cotton
Popcorn. Popcorn. And we've got
Well,
lots
that's
of good treats coming.
Yeah.
We've got Chick-fil-A sandwiches. We've got sausage and peppers, and of course all the bake sale treats. So.
Yeah, the bake sale's great. Everything from there, so you'll have a lot in there.
Yes.
All right, now, when you look at a carnival like this, all right, Alex, you and I are a little old. I'm older than you, a lot older. But what is your favorite part of an old carnival like this?
You know, there's something in the air. People come to a carnival. We've always had great weather. We've had live music. People are happy to be there. The kids are running around. It's a closed campus, so parents can just kind of let their kids run around, and you can see your kids wherever they are. Go into the gym, walk around, and visit with the school. So I love the sense of family you get at this festival, and every year we just have such a good time.
A fun atmosphere.
Yes.
All right, tell them once again, Friday night and Saturday night. Tell them what do you hurry.
So Friday night from 5 to 8 p.m. is the spaghetti dinner and auction at Calvary Christian School in the gym. And then Saturday is the annual fall festival from 10 to 3 p.m. and it's 4511 Dick Pond Road in Socastee.
Alex, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Y'all have fun, raise a lot of money.
Thank you, Cecil.
All right, we got a lot more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
It's funny, it's crazy, and you never know what Cecil or Amanda are going to say or do.
Hollywood!
It's Carolina and Company live weekdays on ABC 15. A fun show that makes you laugh and makes you feel good about where you live. If you just moved to the area, Carolina and Company Live is the show you need to watch. You'll find out about everything going on along the Grand Strand, PD and Border Belt. Check it out weekdays at noon on WPDE ABC 15.
You know, being on Carolina and Company Live is probably the best job I've ever had. I come to work every day, and it doesn't even feel like work. And working with Cecil is definitely a highlight. You know, he's a crazy guy. He says all kinds of crazy things, but he can get away with it after being in the business for 45 years, and he can teach me so much. Every day I come in, I can learn from his stories and work towards my future in TV. We have a great time together, and how you see us on TV, that's how we are off set as well. We truly enjoy working together and what we do, and we thank you for joining us.
What do you look for when you want something entertaining, informative, and lots of fun? Carolina and Company Live with Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. This show keeps you informed of everything happening along the Grand Strand, PD, and Borderville. Tired of watching the same old every day? Why not tune in to Carolina and Company Live? A show that's just plain fun.
Hollywood!
Weekdays at noon on WPDE ABC 15.
Thanks so much for joining us today, and don't forget tomorrow's Halloween. Yes, we will have a special Halloween show. All kinds of crazy stuff on here. A guy that makes all these costumes that wins money in these contests, plus pumpkin carving, and some ladies on national television that made a haunted house cookie. I mean, it's just amazing, all this stuff you're going to see. Plus, a special feature, Halloween feature, that I haven't even seen yet. All that's coming up tomorrow. Thanks so much for being here with us today. We've had a great time. And I'm looking forward to being back here again tomorrow. Amanda, she's on her honeymoon, but she'll be back. See you later, everybody.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW 21, or its employees.